Welcome to Fluent Frequencies, the podcast that helps you learn English in a fun and natural way. I'm your host, Melody.
And I'm your other host, Laura. We are so excited to kick off this podcast and help you on your English learning journey.
Our goal is simple, to make learning English feel less like a chore and more like a conversation with friends. We'll explore everyday topics, break down useful phrases, and give you the confidence to use them in real life. Our first topic, making plans for the weekend. It's something we do all the time, and there are so many useful phrases to learn.
So let's start with you, Melody. Do you have any plans for this weekend?
I do, actually. I'm really looking forward to it. On Saturday, I'm planning to go for a hike. There's a beautiful trail just outside the city.
Oh, a hike. That sounds lovely.
Yeah, I'm hoping the weather will be good. What about you? What are you up to this weekend?
Well, my weekend is going to be a bit more low-key. I think I'm just going to relax. Relaxing sounds perfect, right? I want to catch up on some reading, I have a new book I'm excited to start, and maybe watch a movie or two.
That sounds like a perfect, relaxing weekend. Sometimes you just need that downtime.
Totally. After a long week, just staying home and recharging is the best.
It is, and weekends are great for that. But they're also great for so many other things, like hobbies, for example.
Oh, for sure. A lot of people use the weekend to work on their hobbies, like painting or playing an instrument.
Or gardening. My neighbor spends his whole Saturday in his garden.
That's a great hobby. It's productive and relaxing at the same time.
And then there are the social plans, going out with friends, having dinner, maybe going to a concert.
Right, or meeting up with family. I often have a family lunch on Sundays.
That's so nice. Weekends are perfect for connecting with people.
Exactly. But let's be honest, Melody, sometimes the weekend is for chores.
Ugh, you're right. The not so fun part. Grocery shopping, cleaning the house, doing laundry.
Yep, I always try to get my chores done on Saturday morning.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, get them out of the way. Then the rest of the weekend feels free.
That's smart. I should try that.
So we've talked about what we do. Let's talk about how we talk about it. When you want to ask someone about their weekend, what's a common phrase you use?
The one I used with you earlier is a classic. What are you up to this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Or you could say, do you have any plans for the weekend? Very direct and clear.
Right, or even more casual, like, got any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, that's a good one. Now, what if you want to invite someone to do something?
Okay, so you could say something like, do you want to grab coffee on Saturday?
Perfect. Or would you like to see a movie with me? Which is a little more formal.
Would you like to is always a good, polite option. Another one is how about, like, how about we go for a walk in the park? I like that one. It feels like a friendly suggestion. Exactly. Okay, so someone invites you somewhere. How do you say yes? The enthusiastic way would be, I'd love to. That sounds great. Right. Or simply, yeah, that sounds like fun. Or, sure, I'm in. I'm in. I like that. It's very casual and shows you're excited.
Okay, but what if you can't go? Declining an invitation can be tricky. You want to be polite.
It can be. A good way to start is by saying something positive, like, oh, that sounds really nice, but.
Right, you acknowledge the invitation first, then you can say, I'm afraid I already have plans, or I'm sorry, I can't make it.
And it's also nice to add something like, maybe another time.
Yes, that's a great way to show you're still interested in hanging out, even if you're busy this time. It keeps the door open for future plans.
Exactly. Okay, should we try a quick role play to put it all together?
Let's do it. You can start. You invite me to do something this weekend.
All right. Hey, Melody, what are you up to on Saturday evening?
I don't think I have any plans yet. Why do you ask?
Well, there's a new Italian restaurant that just opened downtown. I was wondering if you'd like to check it out with me.
Oh, an Italian place? I'd love to. That sounds delicious. What time are you thinking?
How about we meet there around 7 p.m.? 7 o'clock works for me. Perfect. I'll see you on Saturday then.
Great. See? Simple and clear. That was a good example. We should also talk about being flexible with plans. Sometimes plans are not fixed.
That's a great point. You might say something is tentative.
Right, like, my plans for Sunday are still tentative. It means they might change. Or you could say, I'm playing it by ear. Ooh, that's a great idiom. What does playing it by ear mean? It means you're not making a firm plan. You'll decide what to do as you go, depending on how you feel or what the situation is like. For example, I'm not sure if we'll go to the beach or stay home on Sunday. We're just going to play it by ear and see what the weather is like. Exactly. It's a very common and useful phrase. What about when plans get canceled? That happens sometimes. It does. You could say, we had to cancel our trip because of the rain. Or more casually, my friend had to bail on our movie night. Bail is a very informal word, like slang. It means to cancel at the last minute. Yeah, you probably wouldn't use it in a formal situation, but with friends, it's very common. It's also important to confirm plans. Right, you might send a text message the day before saying, hey, are we still on for tomorrow? Are we still on? That's the perfect phrase for confirming. It's always a good idea to double check. It definitely is. It avoids confusion. Well, this has been a really useful conversation. I feel very prepared to make weekend plans now. Me too. So let's do a quick recap of some of the key phrases we talked about. Good idea. To ask about plans, you can say, what are you up to this weekend? To invite someone, you can try, do you want to, or how about we? To accept an invitation, you can say, that sounds great, or I'd love to. And to politely decline, you can say, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have other plans. Maybe another time? And don't forget our idiom to play it by ear for when your plans are flexible. Perfect. We hope this helps all of you listening feel more confident when you're making plans in English. Absolutely. Practice with a friend this week. Ask them about their weekend plans. Well, that's a wrap on another episode of Fluent Frequencies. Thank you so much for listening in. Yeah, thank you. I had a great time with this one. Me too. And hey, if you did too, please hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Totally. It really helps us out. Plus, if you want to keep the learning going, we've got another video we think you'll love right over here.
Oh, that's a good one. Definitely check it out. And if you want to learn a different language like this, please check out our other channels. Link in the description. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.